Hello, my name is Gabriel Vargas, and for today's topic, I decided to go over augmented reality technologies as well as the public and privacy, public privacy and ethical surveillance aspects of this technology, how it's socially used and ethically used, as well as the non-ethics behind it when it comes to hackers. So moving on. What is augmented reality? So augmented reality is um, technologies like the Google Glass that's able to display digital entities on the screen for you in real time using the real life as a background. So like through the screen, you'll see like on the user interface, you'll see different things pop up, notifications, whatnot, and you can interact with them on the fly, on the go. You don't even have to pull out your phone. Um, but a phone using the phone augmented reality applications is a thing. So Pokemon Go is another example of this. Being able to display digital entities such as the Pokemon themselves on the screen, as well as using geolocation to um, to display this on a map for people to go outside and try to chase after. So yeah, that is what augmented reality is. And and generally the apps, like I mentioned before, use geolocation, like Pokemon Go does. I'm not sure. I'm pretty sure that Google Glass uses it as well in order to stay connected or something like that. Um, these technologies have an element of innovation and convenience, which is a selling point for the devices. Uh, they advertise it as like being on the go, always being connected. Kind of like if you've seen the movie Wall-E, like not to get off topic, but the movie Wall-E has a lot of people get locked into their devices right in front of their face, and is that good for society? Bad for society? I I don't think we're at that point yet, so I'm just gonna keep going forward. Um, so, what are the unethical uses of this technology? Hackers can exploit the geolocation used for Pokemon Go. For example, there's a situation where a hacker infiltrated the app and told or basically put a user that was looking for gym or legendary Pokemon and essentially put it in a very secluded spot on the map in on a real map so that person the person that got hacked went out looking for this gym or legendary Pokemon and got robbed because he was way out in the middle of nowhere where the hacker wanted him. So that is unethical. Obviously hurting society there. There's no positive to that other than the thief or attacker getting what they want. But that's not good for society, I don't think. Someone using the technology like Google Glass that has recording capabilities, that can record anybody on a daily walk of life in a public place. And I know you may be saying, yeah, this person is in a public place, they can be recorded. Um, I do agree with this. They they're in public, they deserve to be recorded, but what happens when somebody is trying to, record in a private location? That's where the real issue lies. I think Google is tackling this by using like a light indicator on the device in order to notify outside people or bystanders that they are being recorded at that moment. So I think that is a step in the right direction. And I do believe that the technology can be used for good as far as like let's say somebody's recording and they spontaneously record a crime that no other person or camera has gotten a hold of or been able to see what actually happened in the moment. That can be used as evidence in a court of law to defend, the innocent. Who knows? Um, so yeah, I do believe there's ethical uses as far as well as unethical. It's on a balance of scales at this point. Um, Hackers can tap into devices that use augmented reality to surveil people in a public setting and listen to conversations. I believe that's just private conversations being heard. Um, so I do believe there's a privacy issue there. Um, so yeah. Um, I feel like the second bullet is more of like a desensitized to like reality type thing. I feel like there's ethics in being able to connect with people from a distance, but I believe it's 50-50 on that. Let me just move forward. The ethical uses of this technology involve like medical practices being able to use AR tech in like robotics and medical fields to help a surgeon or robotics expert better accomplish their task. Um, I think augmented reality can implement a facial recognition tech for the recording in public thing to be able to blur bystanders' faces, but I just don't know how they would differ someone who consents being recorded versus someone that doesn't consent. Yeah, so moving forward, what policy changes can help move this towards the better for society? I believe data privacy and transparency. Uh, Informed consent. Users should be clearly informed about what data is collected. Um, I believe that is good for society. Um, Users should have access to their collected data and ability to manage how it is used. And like I mentioned before, public space privacy is a big factor. In conclusion, I'm gonna make this quick as we're running out of time, but although there are clear ethical and unethical grounds to this technology, it clearly works on a set of scales weighing the good versus bad. I believe taking the right steps in cybersecurity policies can help outweigh the bad, and we should use this technology to better help our medical and professionals in the workforce, I believe. So yeah, that is my presentation and my video. Thank you for watching and hope you enjoyed.